give us a hug. Ooh, that was fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Now, you're what? You're here to find out what we get up to inside Playhouse Disney. Oh, no problem.
A very good evening. Some bus services across Bath, Bristol and North Somerset have been cut due to a shortage of drivers. The region's main operator has told us they're short of staff because many retired during the pandemic or have been tempted by higher paying jobs driving lorries. They're hoping that the cutbacks will be temporary while they train more drivers. Scott Ellis reports.
Good evening, YouTubers. This is TLD Flyer Tyler 658 Ultimate here with yet another fabulous pop culture review. In tonight's episode, I will be voicing my opinions on one of my childhood TV heroes that I've been a fan of, TV presenter since I was a toddler, Miss Alex Lovell. Now, Miss Lovell was born in Gravesend, Kent, and grew up in Harrogate. She attended Rose Bruford College, a theatrical school in London. Her career began in the mid-1990s, where she started off as a stage actress, including Linda in Blood Brothers at the Repertory Theatre in Birmingham, and the voice of Y-Bird during the Playdays live tour. Later on in her early career, in the late 1990s, she joined ITV as one of the presenters of Fun Song Factory, Miss Thing, in for the second volume of Timmy Towers. In the 2000s, she then joined Dave Benson Phillips of what became her most famous role, presenting the early years of Playhouse Disney. She remained there until the rebranding of Playhouse Disney in the mid-2000s, but in my opinion, she was one of the reasons I quite enjoyed her presenting days there. It was where I got introduced to shows like PB&J Otter, Roly Poly Oly, and JoJo Circus. Okay, moving on. Whilst working for Playhouse Disney, which later became Disney Junior, outside of children's television, she then presented on Bid Up, then the rival shopping channel AuctionWorld.tv, then presented said channel's sister channel ChaseIt.tv until the channel's parent company had gone dissolved in late 2004. In the mid-2000s, her most famous primetime role was presenting the Channel 5 game show Brain Teaser, of which she had shared the presenting role, but in its later years, in 2006 until March 2007, she was the sole remaining presenter of the show before the show was cancelled. For nearly 20 years, she had moved to local presenting television, most notably BBC Points West, becoming its lead anchorwoman just before 2020. She usually presented alongside David Garmston. Then for the remainder of the series' last 3 years, she had presented alone, with Brain Teaser being produced in Endemol's Bristol studios. Lovell also did a voiceover role for Channel 4's Deal or No Deal, of which she continued until the viewers' competition was dropped in October 2007. She also did a narration role for Fool Around With. She also had roles in several other children's shows, including one episode of the BBC One sitcom My Dad's Prime Minister, as Saskia, a disc jockey. During her time after the cancellation of Brain Teaser, Miss Lovell remained presenting locally, but has made one-off appearances on various television shows. These roles include a role on ITV's The Bill, playing the role of a television news reporter, Lisa Spence. Had a role in the BBC One sitcom Love Soup, playing an entertainment reporter at a British red carpet event. Starred in an episode of Bristol-made BBC programme Casualty as an on-scene television news reporter. In late 2023, she then left Points West and joined ITV News West Country, marking her debut on that newsreader series in early 2024. Miss Lovell is a support of deafblind charity Sense. She has visited the Woodside Sense Centre in Bristol and has attended the fundraising ball at Tortworth Court in the aid of Woodside. She also has a website where fans can encounter her experience in presenting and is on Instagram and X. Wow, for the past 20 years, next to Naomi Wilkinson, another British TV presenting childhood hero for the book, at least another chapter for my pop culture review scrapbook. Alrighty, and that concludes this week's episode. Stay tuned where I voice my opinions on one of Britain's A-lister heroes and Hollywood legends, a personal childhood favourite, the remarkable, veteran, sophisticated, yet universal actress, Miss Helena Bonham Carter. Alrighty folks, adieu!